everybody, what is up? It's your girl Rue again from Spirit Reads on Instagram. I have a dress hiked up there, alrighty. Well, so I hope everybody's doing okay and everybody's staying safe and inside and just not catching, diseases. So anyway, what I'm going to be doing here is I am going to be doing an April pick a card reading of the love edition for people who are single, or if you are booed up, this is going to be for everybody. So what I want you guys to go ahead and do is I want you to go ahead and pick a card, either card 1, card 2, card 3, and we are going to go ahead and get started. Alrighty, I am going to start with pile number 1 here that has this 6 of Pentacles as the theme card on top. Let's see what we got going on here. All right. So we got the 6 of Pentacles as the theme card. All right. We got the Knight of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles. Okay. Money. Money. He got money, honey. Judgment. This is the Lovers, okay? The Lovers card, baby. We got the 6 of Cups, and then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Very powerful cards in here. The Lovers card as well as the Wheel of Fortune and the Judgment. 3 major arcana cards in this. Okay, for y'all that are single, for the singles out there, I see where you may have your eye on somebody from the past. Somebody that you may not have given a chance in the past because they weren't really like getting to the money like that, or they may have had a bad haircut. There's some reason why you didn't give this person a chance in the past. And now moving forward in the present, they bossed up, they've gotten a nice job, they've gotten a nice car, they've gotten their career popping, they're doing better for themselves, and now you got your eye on them, and you're like, dang, I wish I wouldn't have, messed that one up because I judged them too prematurely in the beginning. I wish I wouldn't have did that because now they're popping, and now I want to be with them. So I would suggest maybe if you're in that situation, reaching out to that person, because it could be, a love connection, even though you may have swerved them, in the past, excuse me. Gotta drink some of this wine. Maybe because even though you swerved them in the past, it might be time for y'all to get back together. And maybe the past wasn't even time for y'all to get together. Maybe it was time for y'all to, not be together and better yourselves and then come back together now. I see that as well. So main objective for the singles out there is there's probably a person out there that you didn't give a chance, or somebody that wasn't even on your radar because you didn't think that they were going to be compatible to you and you judged them for that. But now they're coming back looking good and looking popping, okay? And being a man and being a woman, and bossing up. And now you got your eye on them. So maybe hit them in the DM, or maybe just give them a quick hey or what's up. Just hit them up. Don't even think about the past. Just hit them up now and see where it goes. So for y'all, and another thing for y'all out there, don't be so quick to judge a book by its cover. Don't be so quick to judge a book by its cover. If there is a connection there with somebody, let's say you're dating somebody right now, there's a connection there, and they may not have the money right now, or they may not be popping right now. They may be working towards a goal. I'm not saying get with a bum, but what I'm saying is keep that person around. If you see that they have good morals and values and that you see them working towards something, keep that person around. Don't give up on them because you may be you may be passing up a love connection with this person. So don't be too judgmental in the beginning. Help them out, encourage them, So for y'all that are in relationships, what I'll say is, some of y'all that got into relationships just for the money, or just, because a person may have, look like they had a lot of money or a lot of status. Some of y'all, may be hurting right now. And like I said to the singles out there, next time, like let's say that you just got out of a relationship, you know, or you're in a relationship where you're just like, oh my gosh, yeah, they do all these things financially for me, but it's kind of like, what else is there? Where's the emotional depth? Because I'm not seeing a lot of emotional depth here in this type of reading. I just see money. Next time when you choose a partner, don't just choose for money. Choose for love. Choose for somebody who has the morals and values that you have. Because I see that some of y'all out here are stuck with these people that are taking care of you financially, honey. Or, you know, they're good with business, but they ain't good at pleasing you. They ain't good at making sure that your emotional needs are met. You know what I'm saying? So make sure next time when you get into a relationship, choose with the heart, okay? And for y'all that are in relationships, you know, and you're with a person, you know, maybe bring up how you're feeling. You know, bring up that you don't feel emotionally met. Bring up that you may feel like they're judging you or things like that. Bring up how you feel to the person, because this person may have their mind all just on work and money. They may not even be thinking about you in a emotional realm, or vice versa. You may not be thinking about your partner in an emotional way. So make sure that y'all get back to connecting emotionally and not just on a material plane or a material level. So anywho, let me go ahead and pull a clarifying card for y'all with my new little cards. I love these little cards. All right, let's see what we got. So we have be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. And I guess how this correlates to this is be in the present with a person. Don't just be like, for the singles out there, oh my gosh, this person ain't got no money. This person ain't, you know, got this or that. So in the future, they can't take care of me. Or, oh my gosh, you know, you're judging them. You're judging them because you're worried about your future and how they're not going to add up to what you want them to add up to in the future. Just stay in the present, okay? Take it one day at a time. Work with each other on y'all's goals. Don't just already have y'all married with 10 kids, you know, or not with the person because they ain't got no money, you know, in the future. It just be in the present. Take it one day at a time when it comes to these relationships. Don't, you know, it says dream of the future, which is true, but don't dream to the point where you're just stuck in the future, okay? You're stuck in the future and you're not even here in the present. Because in the present, for some of y'all, I just got to say this because Spirit wanted me to say this. What are you bringing to the table in the present? Some of y'all so worried about what the other person, you know, is bringing to the table and what they need to bring to the table in the future. Well, y'all ain't even bringing none to the table now, okay? Focus on what you're bringing to the table in the present. Focus on what that person's bringing to the table in the present and work together to get to your future, okay? So anyways, you guys, that is the reading that I have for you all that picked that theme card of the Six of Pentacles. Please make sure to like and comment this video as well as share it. And also, if you would like to have a personal reading or just hit me up in general, hit me up on my Instagram at Spirit Reads. That's SPIRITREADZ. And yeah, honey, let's move to the second set of cards here, all right? So this is for y'all that chose the Empress card. This is one of my favorites. Now, whenever I see the Empress card, honey, I don't know what these cards looking like, but when I see this Empress card, if you ain't trying to get pregnant, wrap it up, honey. Okay? Wrap it up. Take your birth control, please. Okay? Because this card sometimes means you're fertile. That's all I can say in the beginning, okay? Disclaimer for some of y'all. Disclaimer. All right, let me stop being funny. All right, let me see what we got. All right, we got the Two of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles. All right. We got that's a nice one, Ace of Cups. All right. The Seven of Cups, the Page of Swords. And then we got the Ten of Cups. Oh, this is a cute reading. I'm glad I can have a little cute reading, okay? So I guess I'll start with the relationships first on this one. Relationship wise, if you are in a relationship, you may be in a point right now where you have taken the faults of your past and used them for your benefit in the future, in the present and in the future. And what I mean by that is y'all are in a good place right now. I'll say y'all are in a good place. Maybe, last month or in the past, y'all may have not been in such a great place, but now you're using what y'all have went through in the past to make a better present and future. Because I see where y'all are, working on yourselves. I see where y'all are working together. I see where y'all are like back in that lovey-dovey phase. I see where y'all are maybe talking about getting married or moving your relationship further in some type of way, maybe talking about having children, maybe talking about moving, just things together. I see that April is a month for y'all that is going to be a pretty good month for relationships. If you are in a relationship, just make sure to not smother your partner too much within this. I know it's good to be in the lovey-dovey stage, which is perfect, beautiful, but make sure within that you're still focusing on yourself. Because for some of y'all out there, I see if y'all are in this lovey-dovey stage and everything's going great, but then you revert back to, just focusing on that person and not focusing on yourself, you can revert back to those negative times that y'all were having in the first place. But so just make sure that y'all keep that energy going, keep that positive energy going, keep working on yourselves, keep working on yourself, y'all as a couple. And I see everything will be just fine. I see these beautiful cards here, the Ace of Cups, love being offered to you, the Ten of Cups, family, you know what I mean? Life, your family life, children, your home together, things like that. Just make sure that you don't get caught up in the illusions of the past. Stay in the present and keep that energy flowing nice and positive and beautiful. And let's say something comes up where y'all may have a disagreement. Come together and talk about it. Just be honest with it. And don't have any harsh feelings. Just be straight up with it and keep it pushing, okay? And like I said before, be careful of getting pregnant. Wrap it up, honey, okay? But if y'all are trying to have a baby, I think this is a good month to do it. Even though, this stuff is going on with the corona, with the thing that's going on, the disease or whatever. I see this is a fertile time, okay? So for y'all singles out there, what I'll say is this is a good time for y'all to start looking for a partner that that really checks all the boxes that you want in a partner. Now, when I'm saying checking all the boxes, I'm not saying have all these extremely detailed things that you want from a partner, that really, how do I put this? I'm trying to think the right words, that, are unattainable or, or too perfect. But just start, looking out there for a person. Start, I know there's things going on right now. Start internet dating. Start looking for people to date, people to, be with you. Just start planting those seeds of dating. So when we do get out of this whole quarantine state, you can start going on a little bit of dates. You know what I'm saying? You can start mingling and finding somebody for you. But what I will say as well is while you're doing that, just make sure to keep focus on yourself at the same time. Don't get too drawn in to just focusing on your love life. Focus on yourself as well as your love life. Because I feel like when you focus on yourself and you have that self-love and you have that self-care, it makes it easier for the doors to open up for that future love to come in because you're ready for it. You know what I mean? You're putting that energy out there, that positive energy out there, that you're ready for it. You are emotionally in a good space and ready for that new love. So go out, while we're going through this whole situation, internet date a little bit, play the field, have a little bit of fun with it. Because in you having that fun, and just, texting those people or messaging those people when this is all said and done with this quarantine, y'all can go out for a couple of days and maybe you'll find the one. But within that, like I said, make sure to focus on yourself as well. So do two things: focus on yourself and also have fun with it, and message some people and date, honey. Okay. So let's see what we got going on here for this clarifying card. All right, let's see. You are limitless. You can do anything you choose. And this is the energy. That's a really pretty card, by the way. This is the energy that you should be thinking about. You are a limitless being. April is a month for you to reach that, you know, full potential when it comes to your dating life or through your relationship. You can do anything you put your mind to. And that's one thing I'll say about the Seven of Cups card that's coming back to me. Don't get into your mind that, hey, things are going really good for me right now in my relationship, or hey, I'm feeling good about myself if I'm single and maybe I do want to date and everything's going great. Don't think that that's too good to be true. Okay, you can be happy and it not be a bad thing, or you can be happy and not have to look over your shoulder every 10 seconds that something bad's going to happen. Because I feel like some of y'all are like that. Some of y'all are like, okay, everything's going so good, you know what I'm saying? We're doing good here. I'm doing good here. What could go wrong? Don't get tied up in that illusion. Just keep thinking everything's going great. I want this energy to continue. Thank you, Divine, for allowing me to have this energy. And thank you, Self, for putting this energy out there. You know what I mean? So don't think that things are too good to be true. Just immerse yourself in the positive energy that April has for you regarding your love life. So this is a beautiful reading. So anyways, you guys, make sure to like this video and comment below if anything resonated with you. Also, if you would like to book a private reading or just hit me up in general, hit me up on my Instagram at Spirit Reads. That's SPIRITREADZ. And we are going to move on to the next. Let me get some of my wine right quick. Alrighty. Let's move on to the third set of cards for y'all that chose this Three of Cups. Okay. Let's see what we got going on. This card keeps coming up, this Nine of Wands card. Nine of Wands. Eight of Swords. Jeez Louise, this thing keeps coming up. The World card. Y'all who picked this third set of cards, refer back to my other readings too, because these cards are repeating. So we got Nine of Wands, Eight of Swords, the World, Strength, Knight of Wands, Knight of Wands, and then we got the Moon. Single or relationship, I think this may be a time where y'all need to focus on yourselves. Okay? For y'all singles out there, I don't know if April is the best time for you to be going out there and dating or virtual dating and online dating because of this whole situation, but focus on yourselves. So focus on your self-love this month. Focus on reading books dealing with self-love. Just focus on self-love activities this month. I'm not seeing anything too much about relationships. I'm seeing focus on things that make you happy. You know, I would say hang out with your friends, but you know everything's going on with this quarantine, but call your friends. Have, you know, video chat with your friends. Call your family. You know, read a book about self-care. Take care of yourself this month. Learn about relationships, you know, like books like, different books about relationships. And I can't think of the book I'm thinking of right now, but just focus on bettering yourself for the next relationship that you will be in. I see April more so as a preparation month for you. And also when I see this Moon card, I'm seeing resolve those unresolved emotions that you have about people that did you wrong in relationships in the past. I don't think that the singles out there are really ready to step into some sort of deep romantic relationship for April. I'm just going to be real from what I see, because I don't think that y'all are ready yet. I think y'all have some unresolved issues that you need to get fixed first, you know what I'm saying, before you step into a relationship. So use April to resolve those issues that you may have that are underlying. Use this time to better yourself And I really am getting from Spirit, read books about self-help, self-improvement, relationships, things like that. Read a book about those things. Get prepared for your next relationship, because I think April is more so of a preparation time for you, and a time to focus on you and your happiness, as opposed to getting into a relationship. That's kind of what I'm seeing right here. Also, what I'm seeing for people that are in relationships, y'all might be getting on each other's nerves. Maybe y'all are getting on each other's nerves during this quarantine time, but I really think even if you're in a relationship, this is a time to focus more so on yourself. And, you know, even if that's hard, just find a few minutes out of the day to focus on yourself, because I see where y'all are kind of coming into some issues with your partner, or some issues from the past, maybe bubbling up, that you did not all the way accept the apology, or all the way forgive your partner, or your partner has not all the way forgiven you. They may have just said, okay, I forgive you, or you say, well, I forgive you, just to sweep it under the rug. But I see those types of things that may have happened coming back up to the surface, and y'all need to resolve it. There needs to be a resolving of past hurts. And also, there needs to be a time where you bring yourself back to who you were before you were in a relationship. And I'm not talking about you thoughting out there, but I'm just saying, what makes you happy outside of a relationship? Yes, you are in a relationship, but you can also have happiness outside of that. What makes you happy? Focus on that this month. For the relationship people, what makes you happy? And also, what unresolved issues are there in your relationship that you need to go ahead and pull the bandage off and talk about, and really actually forgive one another about, okay? And maybe y'all need some time away from each other. If y'all still stuck in the house together, one person go to one room, one goes to the other, okay? And give yourselves a break and some time, honey, okay? Relax. And when y'all do bring up those, unresolved issues, do it calmly. Okay, do it with poise. Don't just go back and forth with each other and yell and argue. Do it with poise and grace, okay? This ain't the time to just be arguing about nothing. Do it, be an adult about it. Don't be a child, okay? So anywho, let's see what we got going on here for the clarifying card for y'all. All right, let's see what we got for clarifying card. Miracles and blessings. Everything has its gift. And what I'm getting from this is the gift that you're getting in April for singles or couples out there is the gift of working on yourself. Everything everything has its gift. Even in times where you're like, oh man, I wish I was in a relationship, or oh man, I wish my relationship was doing better. No. Don't think of it in that way. Think of it as, hey, I'm glad I have the time right now to prepare for my next relationship. Or, hey, I'm glad I am aware enough to understand that I need time to myself, even if I am in a relationship. Or I'm glad I am aware this month to understand that we need to bring these topics back up to talk about. Okay? So y'all can resolve it and move on, okay? Even though this is kind of more of a working month for you in the love department, it's a blessing and it's a gift, because moving forward, it'll get much better for y'all, okay? So anyways, you guys, that is the reading for you all that chose that 3 of Cups as the theme card. Please make sure to like and comment below, as well as share this video with your friends, okay? And please make sure to subscribe, you guys. I'm trying to get my subscriber count up so I can actually make some money off these videos, but also help us sister out in the Cash App, honey. Help us sister out in the Cash App. My Cash App is the $INFP. $INFP, you guys. So please help me out with that. But also, if you would like a private reading, or you just want to hit me up on my Instagram, hit me up on my Instagram at Spirit Reads. That's SPIRITREADZ. I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.